All right, here we are, fourth event of the year in SKA, Northwest Arkansas. Hope for a good day. We've done pretty well first three tournaments. We're gonna do our best today, see what happens. It's been a lot of weather, some flooding, rain, tornadoes this last week. So don't know what mood the fish are in, but I'm sitting here right now looking at a dock. It's got a bunch of shad on it, shad spawn. Encouraged, there's a couple of birds creeping around the dock. So there's definitely activity here. We're going to start here, throw topwater early, and see what happens. So let's go fishing. Well, the early shad spawn on those docks didn't pay off, and then I was fishing shallow along the bank. Didn't get bit at all, but there was some activity out in the middle of this flat, about 6-7 feet deep. So I pulled out the spook and hoped that I could get a strike. Third cast, I got one, and this was a big fish, kind of gave me a clue. I was waiting for lines in. I sat in a kayak, sharpened the hooks on this spook, and man, I'm glad I did. He had one hook in him, and it was enough to get him my first fish of the day. After a few more casts, I decided to put on a noisier spook, see if I could aggravate one into a bite. And you know, sometimes I just tend to catch a bigger one on one of these one knockers, and run long. Got another big bite here. Really struggled getting it in the net. I didn't bring it in close enough and kept trying to reach it. I should have cranked it a few more times. At this point, having it in the net, feeling pretty good. It's taking me a while to get two fish, but they're two quality fish. You can see both of those though, hooked on the back hook. They were not being super aggressive this morning. I wound up getting a couple more strikes, including missing a pretty big one, but this bite kind of died off not too long after this. Kind of relocated, did some different things, and thought I better get serious about getting some keepers. So got out the shaky head and started fishing some docks. I think this is my first or second cast with shaky head, so I was glad to get number 3 in the boat. Even though it wasn't huge, it was one that might keep. And I think it actually wound up being my last 5th fish in the limit as far as size. Really had a bad situation here. Had a great bite, an underwater brush pile, and felt like a big fish. Just something gave it the knot, so didn't wind up getting that one, but stuck with it in some of these docks, and I was able to get my 4th one. The first hook I thought it was bigger than it was, but I was glad to get it in the boat. Number 4. Kind of kept fishing that shaky head, just throughout the morning. Just getting bit after breaking off that larger one. I was hoping I'd get another big bite. Really though, what happened was I was just kind of incrementally calling up a 1/4 inch at a time. This is my 5th though. Know I need to get rid of that one. Another shaky head fish here. They gave me a small call. Normally I use a PB&J worm on my shaky head, but in this case today I decided to use green pumpkin. felt like that might be a better option of the day. Seemed to be working fine. I just wasn't getting any big bites, but yet again another small call here. More shaky head. Again, I think this is another one where I just called up a quarter of an inch or half an inch, just slowly moving along. They were biting it. I just couldn't catch any size doing this, and I knew I was going to have to change up before too long if I was going to get anything different. So, not too long after this, sun popped out. It got really difficult. Bite really got tough. My camera battery failed, so I lost camera about noon. Not much happened until about 2 o'clock. Then I did get on a little bit of something fishing deep with jig. Caught this one. Then I caught one that really mattered, this 15. And then my last fish, very late in the tournament, that also helped my limit. So overall, worked out. Lost a couple of fish that might have helped me, but 6th out of 44 is a pretty good finish. So looking forward to the next one. Appreciate you watching. Thank you.